For the millions of Americans living with epilepsy, holding out for hope can feel like holding your breath. And that's true as President Trump's federal health cuts put research for new treatments in limbo. Researchers at a local lab in Madison are waiting to see what happens next for their work.
In the meantime, they're giving us a look at a potential breakthrough that could bring people with epilepsy closer to a cure. Brady Mallory has more.
Healthy mice, young and old.
When most people look at a mouse, they see a pest. Olivia Hoffman sees
it's like a puzzle.
One the UW-Madison researcher wants to solve.
I was always interested in science.
In this case, the puzzle is epilepsy. Hoffman and her colleague, Avtar Rupra, are looking at what causes it and how to treat it.
And when you meet parents, especially parents of children with epilepsy, it is heartbreaking.
For the more than 3.4 million Americans who have it, the neurological condition comes with repeated unprovoked seizures. And it takes away so much.
Simple things like not being able to drive, right? That's going to have a massive impact on people. Always living with the worry that you might have a seizure at work or at home. It's catastrophic. Oh, there we go.
There are about 40 approved medications to treat it. But if these two have their way, there might be one more.
We originally weren't looking for this drug in particular.
Oh, wow. Oh, my.
Hoffman and Rupra recently found these mice with epilepsy responded to a drug called tofacitinib. It's FDA approved to treat arthritis, and it's already on the market.
We can repurpose it to treat mice which are having seizures many times a day. And when we give it to them for just 2 weeks, the seizures abate to almost zero.
No more seizures, and Rupra says there's even more good news. Medications to treat epilepsy can have a number of different side effects, including brain fog. They aren't seeing any of these side effects in the mice treated with tofacitinib.
It appears that the mice, at least, have normal brain function restored, so they can navigate their mazes and do mouse things, just like mice that do not have epilepsy.
For Hoffman, the finding is personal.
I used to have seizures as a kid, and I was one of the lucky kids who, I had seizures and I was prescribed a medication and eventually weaned off of it, and I ended up okay, but I know that's not the case for a lot of people.
Hoffman and Rupra hope there will eventually be a clinical trial to test this drug on people.
So even though it's already used in humans for other conditions, we need to know that for epilepsy in humans, it is going to be safe and effective.
There is a lot more work to do before you could see this drug approved to treat epilepsy. But Hoffman hopes they are this much closer to that final piece of the puzzle.
It would be the biggest honor. I mean, that's the goal of doing science, right? Is to hope that one day it will help other people.
Thank you so much, Brady. Now, Hoffman and Rupra say the next steps toward human clinical trials include a review from the National Institutes of Health, which is paused indefinitely due to the funding changes. But in the meantime, you can help make a difference for people with epilepsy. It's at the Epilepsy Foundation of Wisconsin's Walk. It's an event in Madison this Saturday at McKee Farms Park in Fitchburg. You can still register at epilepsywisconsin.org. We'll see you there, and you can check in for the event beginning at 9 a.m.